We riding in today. Today we're gonna go in the woods. We're gonna talk about survival today. The real ones, salute. Salute. Yeah, I got it in black. What's that light going on your way in, bro? That's how we do. We let our presence be known when we come in the building. Salute PA in the building. It's a fact. Shout out Allentown. Bethlehem. Colado in the building. Salute, baby boy. What's that like going on your way in, bro? Already know you out here. Native of the Bronx, salute. Already know what it is, everything. Rain out 81. Hempstead in the building. Shout out Hempstead. Shout out Union Dale. Happy hour in the building. What's poppin', y'all? Feels like it was a minute, right? Yeah, I got a motherfucking. I gotta make sure this get right. It's coming off soon. About to hit them weights and hit back in that gym. You know what I'm saying? But I decided to call this one tonight. Knowledge of the woods. But see, a lot of people think the woods just got trees in it. The woods is basically any obstacle. That's my perception of it. The woods is not a look. The woods is actually a situation. It has no positive and it has no negative. It's your choice on how you get in and out the woods. Know what I'm saying? That's a fact. This is Sparta. You know, a lot of people were DMing me. They was hitting me. They was like, "Yo, Dímelo, Cesar Olivio." They was asking. They was like, "Yo, Cat, like, how can you have went through those trials and tribulations, and how can you explain to somebody how to go through that? Did it just come through a plan of method, or was it something that it just happened and you just thought as you went along?" You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know, man. It could be a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I look at it is like, the way I look at it is like, yo, I ain't going nowhere and let that place or its individuals be my demise. That's their success and my failure. No matter what the obstacle is, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta move like one of them bullet trains. Like the Hulk, basically. See how the Hulk get? The Hulk can be so successful because what the Hulk does is that he just gets mad and he focuses on one thing and he goes extra hard. Anything else is he just smashes. It's crazy. But actually, it's not. Right? Just like the woods is a definition of a wooded area. But at the same time, we got, just like we got jungles with trees and forests, we also got concrete jungles. You know what I'm saying? So it's the opposite, equal opposite, as they say. Long time 978, Lawrence Mass in the building, salute. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, when I first came, into the full building, C74, I got knocked in November, around November. So when I came through, it was tight cold. You know what I'm saying? I had one of them starter jackets. You know what I'm saying? I had my Jabos. That's what was out at that time, Jabos, and my Tims. So I come through. I remember when I came through, you know what I'm saying? They made me strip my clothes off. The police. He searched me or whatever. And then um he told me to put my clothes back on. So I put my clothes back on, whatever. Then they had me in the bullpen. So now I can tell that there's drama ahead. because the atmosphere around you is like everybody into something. I was listening to conversations. Dudes like the pen I was in was the pen where dudes, you know what I'm saying, they in there because they just got knocked and they haven't been housed. The other pens is dudes that been housed already. So here I am. I'm in the pen that's basically quiet because nobody knows where they're going, but somewhere in that building. And then all the other pens, you got dudes. You can hear dudes. I can hear dudes. I was hearing dudes say, "Yo, take that shit off. Yo, take that off." Bye. Dudes getting it on. Boop, 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 boop. I was seeing the police come, open the gate, pull dudes out, drag them down the hallway. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, oh man, here we go. Here we go. I mean, this is like some different type of stuff right here. Bet it is. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? When I did what I did. All right. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So now, so now, after they separate dudes and clear the pen out and all that, take dudes out. This is my first time seeing the police with masks on and shields and all this other stuff. Pistol game salute. Miss Geller salute. Um, After they went after they took them wherever they took them, I guess they took them to the clinic or whatever. Then they took us out, gave us a bedroll. In the bedroll, you had a blanket, you had a sheet, a pillowcase, and a wash rag, and a towel. Then you went down, they gave you a green cup, and the green cup was your little toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, one of them shampoo things. You squeeze, you rip it up, you squeeze it, and it was like line up. So we line up. So as we lining up, I'm already seeing that there's going to be problems because when we lining up, you know what I'm saying? Like I already know for now, I'm not in the street no more. So I got to follow this dude's rules. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I'm lined up. But you got other dudes as they standing on outside the line. You know them dudes gonna want a straight line, but he's standing outside the line. CO walks up to him and says, "Yo, why you standing outside the line?" Duke was like, he cut his teeth. He's like, "Oh, you want to? Oh, you been here before?" He's like, "Yeah, I've been here before. Say nothing. Say my first time." So CO goes, "Yeah, I don't remember you. And if I don't remember you, you must have not been doing nothing while you was in here." He's like, "Matter of fact, turn around, go back in the pen, right?" So I'm over here like, I'm trying to get where I gotta go. Rule number one: don't you be the cause for your own demise. If you're going to meet it, let it be because you just failed. Don't help them help you fail. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to succeed. So anyway, before the line even moved, when they took him to pass the gate and they was taking him inside the pen, the CO smacked him. Bye. Sit down. I heard it. I said, "Oh, this dude was playing all that gangster. He just got smacked, and he ain't do nothing." All right. You know what I'm saying? So I was over here like, I bet this is what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely not gonna be a fool like that dude. Cause if somebody put their hands on me, it's on and popping. I don't care who police, who it is. Put your hands on me. We thumping. So anyway, they took us. They took us to Mall 6. That was intake. So when I go to Mall 6, you know what I'm saying? I'm in there and I'm like, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, yo, I see mad beds. Like, yo, this is crazy. This looks like some old boot camp type of thing right here. All right. So you got to pick your own bed. So I pick a bed that's towards the back. Now, the reason I picked the bed that's towards the back is because I saw a lot of room. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of room back there. So I figured if anything pops off at night, I got room to KO nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bing, bing, bing. Them beds in the middle, there's not a lot of space. Dudes start wrestling and all that. You can't get your foot in too good. So I said I'm gonna take the bed in the back. So I took the bed in the back, whatever. That same night, I was waiting. I was waiting online. There was a line for the phone, but I'm starting to notice that after like 6 o'clock, I think it's like 6 o'clock. After like 6 o'clock, I noticed that dudes is asking that one dude for permission to get on the phone. I'm over here like, oh, the inmates. Who runs the phone? The inmates or the police? I wasn't sure, so I was like, yo, I need to use the phone, you heard? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna put you on the list. So at first, I was like, oh, all right. So, I ain't even know, you know what I'm saying? So he put me on the list. I got on the phone like an hour later. About an hour later, I got on the jack. So I was talking to my man. My man been through the island before. And he was telling me on the phone, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're gonna have mad static over that jack. I was like, yo, why you say that? He was like, yo, because where you at now? I was like, yo, I'm in orientation. He was like, all right, nah, not there. But when you get to your house, you're gonna have problems because you know what I'm saying, you like to use that jack. And at the same time, you know what I'm saying, dudes in there, they run the phones after a certain time. You might have to, you know what I'm saying, put it in on something just to get some time. I was like, word? It's like that in here? He was like, yeah, son. I was like, all right. I was like, yo, well, so what's up? He was like, yo, another thing. See, I know you on your boxing stuff, know what I'm saying? But in a minute, you're gonna find out that it's not gonna be about no boxing in there because them dudes you know what I'm saying? They be cutting dudes. I was like, what? Word? I was like, So I'm saying then that's the gun in here then, right? He was like, yeah, yeah. He started laughing. I said, I ain't laughing. I said, so you know what I'm saying? Well, I gotta get one of those. Long story short, I got to it. So I go to the you only stood there for a little while. Um, but I think it was like the third day I was down there, I already had static over that phone. This was orientation. You know what I'm saying? But orientation, they always moving dudes. So one day, that same dude was just rocking the mic. He's just on the mic, like rocking, got his feet up and all that on another chair. I'm like, yo, man, I just told this dude I gotta call my peoples, man. Hold up. So I go to him, I'm like, yo, son. I'm saying, I told you I gotta call my peoples at around this time. Yo, what's up? He's like, yo, hold on, bro. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get to you. I say, you gonna get to me. So all right, hold up. So I went back to where my bed was at, and I sat down and I just put my hand in my head, my head in my hand, should I say? And I said, "Hold up, you know what? I think right now I'm gonna have to set a trend, bro, because I think that this dude right here trying to play nigga like a sucker, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And he got his feet up and he on the phone like he in the crib. I said, yo, let me see where the CO dude is at. So I looked in the bubble. I said, it doesn't matter where he at. He's in the bubble. By the time he gets over here, I don't wash him up because he got to come out the bubble, go through the gate, then come through the gate that comes into the crib. I don't what. So I went up there. I said, yo, what's up? You coming off the phone or what? So Duke, when he was like pushing it, getting his feet off the chair to try to stand up, I just two-pieced him. Bing, bing, dropped him. The chair and all that. Mad dudes jumped up, got up, started looking. I started washing them right there. Bing, 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 bing. On top of that, I got files. The table was there with the list for people to use the phone. While he was laying there, I just picked the table up, let that shit fall on his head. Boom, bang. Took the phone, because when I did that, it popped out the jackpot. It was one of them phones you stick the thing in the jack. It must have popped out or whatever. Um, so it popped out, just popped it back in. It was a little bit ripped, but it was still good. I popped it back in and I called my piece right before while the CO was calling it in and all that. He said, yo, get off the phone. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, yo, son. My man picks up. I'm like, yo, son, they about to come get me. You know what I'm saying? I had to wash this dude up over. He started laughing. He said, damn, you didn't get to the house yet? I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to call you today so we can make another move. But this dude right here, he want to Mac on the phone and act like he got it like that. He's like, where he at? I'm like, he right here on the floor. He's like, yo, they coming to get you? I was like, yeah, police telling me to get off the phone, so I'm going to holler at you in a little bit, you heard? So he's like, be safe. Boom, I hang up the phone. They come in. Put your hands up. Put my hands up. But they ain't really rough me up like that. They just took me down, put the handcuffs behind my back, picked me up, and took me out. So they take me to the bullpen in the receiving room. So I never forget the same police that smacked the dude, the same police was right there. So they take me in there and he was like, yo, ain't you a new intake? I was like, yeah. He said, you been here before? I'm like, nah. He said, yo, what's that about? I said, what about? I ain't even do nothing. He said, listen, man, don't come telling me this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna come here and tell you anything. That's the whole point. So he looks at me, he goes, it's all right. He said, you know, you're gonna have to be down here for a little to the morning time, right? That's our therapy. I said, yo, listen, man, I ain't going nowhere anyway, right? So he said, all right. So he left me in there, left me sleeping in the bullpen. I started sleeping in the bullpen all the way to the morning, like he said, to shift change. After that, in the morning, they came and they got me and they took me back to the house to get my stuff. Duke was in there, so they ain't let me go in. The police went and grabbed my blanket, my cup, and stuff. And Duke's was looking through the window like, "Oh shit, yo, what up, son?" I'm like, everything good. And they took me out and they put me in mile 4 lower. So I go down to mile 4 lower. When I go down to mile 4 lower, um, I had these boots on, my boots. So this tall dude named Dante, I think that was his name, Dante. Tall dude, he had a Harlem somewhere, I don't know. He tries to make a trade. He wants to make a trade. So he got some busted ass Uptown's purple for my Timbs. I'm like, nah, bro. Kind of clown shit is that? Why would I trade my Timbs and put on some stupid? Why you even come through with them joints on? So he looks at me. He's like, what? I'm like, yo, my dude, listen, man, cut the act, bro. I'm good. I'm tired right now. I'm trying to get some sleep. I was in the bullpen all night. I ain't got time for this bullshit. You heard? So he looks at me. He goes, and he walks away. So he starts talking to this other dude that's there named Breed. Me and Breed, we good though. Cause Breed from Brooklyn. Breed saw me and Breed was like, he must have saw something in me or whatever, where he was like, nah, I ain't getting involved in that. And instead he saluted me. He's like, yo, what's up, bro? I was like, what's up? We kicked it for a little bit. Sun comes around. No lie. Sun comes around. I'm sitting there talking with Breed. Sun comes to me. He says, yo, take them shits off. I'm like, what? Take what off? He's like, you know what? Son, he was taller than me. So what I did is I jumped on top of the bed real quick and jumped off the bed with a two-piece. Ping, ping. Started washing him because when he fell down, I ain't let him get back up. I kept binging his whole grill piece, everything. Boom, boom, boom. Washing him. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And police came, split it up. They took me in the hallway. They was like, yo, didn't we just bring you here? I was like, yeah, you brought me here. He said, now, what was that about? I said, yo, listen, man. I guess light-skinned niggas got to prove themselves around here, I guess. I don't know. Yo, he started dying laughing. He said, what? He said, yo, I'm taking you back to the receiving room. I said, I bet. So he takes me back to the receiving room. He said, I'm not gonna give you therapy today. I'm gonna send you to where I think you belong. And he sends me now. Bear in mind, both houses that I went to were houses where the beds were out in the open, stack of beds, and they were in rows. Now I'm going to a crib, it's a cell house. This is high profile people that got bodies that are a problem in the jail. This is where it is. This is where you really, it's not even the major leagues. That right there, that was just a little bit of double A, triple A baseball. So now I go over there. They put me in the cell close to the back. That's cool. So when I go over there, I'm tired as hell. I just had 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? I slept in the bullpen the night before. I'm trying to sleep. So I go and I make my bed or whatever. I come out. I don't even bother with the phone or nothing. I just look around, make sure I don't got no bandits from the town. No, I didn't see none. I went back into my bell, told the CEO lock me in. I went right to sleep. Boom, slept. I slept. I slept all the way to count time. No lie, I was out. So I slept mad hours. I missed the whole day. After that, it was time for dinner. When dinner came, I was good. I didn't have some sleep. And for dinner time, everybody got to go out. That's the only meal where you go all the way to the mess hall. So I get online. I go to the mess hall, whatever. I go and eat. I'm seeing everybody that's sitting with whoever. I'm sitting to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm eating my food or whatever. I get up. When the chow was over, go back to the crib. Now, when I go back to the crib, now I know it's going to be a situation with that phone. But I'm also aware that they put me in a high classification house. So I got to be careful how I move in here. So I go to the day room and I put my back on the wall. I just start looking around. I see dudes is playing cards. Dudes is sitting on the table watching TV. Some dudes is hanging in the in the hallway where the cells is at. Some dudes is on the phone, and some dudes is on the back wall too, chilling. You know what I mean? So I'm observing the scene, but dudes observing me too. They see me. So now we in here, whatever. And then one dude, I never forget. This one dude, Fat Mike. Fat Mike comes to me. He goes, yo, what up, bro? Where you from? I'm like, I'm from East New York, Brooklyn. He's like, okay, okay. He said, yo, from Harlem. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? What up, Fat Mike? We start kicking it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, you gotta use the phone, let me know. I got you. I was like, I bet. So right now the option is I don't really need to do nothing because I already got somebody, you know what I'm saying, put me on their time. But at the same time, I still don't like that riding with another dude on their time type of thing. I'm not really with that. I want my own time. You know what I'm saying? I want my own time. But I rock out with him for like 2 days. Cause now I'm observing who the hours, who are the individuals that got these hours. I'm looking at them. So as I'm looking at them, I'm sizing them up. Like, all right, I gotta pick and choose. So I saw this one dude. He got on the jack. Very animated dude. And he was talking on the mic or whatever. And I'm looking at I'm like, I think that's gonna be the one right there. So he's talking on the mic or whatever. When he finishes, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, son, you look familiar. He's like, who, me? I said, yeah, you look mad. Where you from? And he was like, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm like, well, what part of Brooklyn you from? He was like, what did he say? I think he said from Red Hook or something like that. It's like, word. I said, yo, what you did to get on that jack? He said, what you mean what I did to get on that jack? You trying to get some time? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get some time. He's like, what's up then? I said, what's up then? Boom, we started fighting right there in the hallway. So now we fighting in the hallway. It's crazy because dudes run out the day room and shit. They're like, oh, yo, the new dude and son is going at it. So we fighting in the hallway with a boom, 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 boom. And Fat Mike comes. He's like, yo, y'all gotta break it up. Y'all gotta break it up. Take that in the cell. Take that in the cell. So next you know, we take it in the cell. We go in the cell. We start all over again. Boom, 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 boom. We start fighting. Ping, 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 ping. He hit his head on the corner of the bed. The bed used to have like a rail part with the bed. When you put the green mattress in, it was like a rail part there. He hit his head on that. Bam! That's why they had took those off and they had left the beds without them. Or the head of the bed had it, but the bottom did. So he hit his head there, whatever. His head started busting. I ain't cut him. He hit his head on the thing of the bed, and he started leaking or whatever. So now they pull him out. They're like, "Yo, you leaking? Take that to your cell." So he goes to his cell, and he's not trying to hold it down though. Nah, he ain't trying to hold it down. He went in the cell, wrapped his joint up, and then he came out with the ox. Came out with the ox. Came running back at me and said, "Now I'm thinking he about to fight, but I'm noticing the way he's holding his hand that he got something in his hand. So I'm weaving it. I'm like, yo, I can't be bugging with this dude. He gonna cut me. So I'm like, yo, I'm weaving it. So what I do is I run forward like 5 steps, boom, 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 then stop. When he was running, instead of him being able to cut me, he crashed into me. So his arm was still up. I just grabbed by his arm, elbowed him back, and I'm twisting his arm to trying to get the twisting his wrist, trying to get the razor to fall out. As I'm twisting the arm, trying to get the razor to fall out, I'm just hitting with the elbow, bang, 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 get off, let it go. I'm like, let it go. But he ain't like let it go. But then he cut himself also because he tried to grab it. He cut him. Now he let it go. So when he lets it go, I picks it up. But instead of eating them, I runs in the bathroom and I flushes it because I got mine, but mine's is in the trunk. And I'm not trying to eat them because I'm trying to stay in the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go to wherever I gotta go next because I know it's gonna be worse than this. So I flush it. He's like, yo, why you flush it for? I said, my dude, I'm not listen. Take that L and hold that down, bro. You know what I'm saying? The other dudes came, they held me down. They came like, yo, for real, man. You heard what he said. Take that L and hold it down, yo. Get up out of here. They made him go to the A and B gate. And he went to the A and B gate, and then the police was really like acting like they saw it. Because they saw it, but they acted like they didn't, which is cool with me. I ain't got no problem with that. Hey, each his own, you know what I mean? They ain't see nothing. I don't know nothing. It fits. The shoe fits or the glove fits, wherever. You know what I mean? But anyway, the dude ran to the A and B gate, and they lock him in there, whatever. They tell everybody to lock in. So I lock in. I noticed I had a cut on the back of my finger though. I didn't feel it while I was fighting, but he cut me a little bit on the back of my finger. Nothing big, but it was leaking though a little bit. So now I go in the sink, I'm washing it, and I'm covering it with a towel. And I'm getting blood on the towel, and the towel is white. So I'm trying to get it off the towel with the cold craft soap. Now bear in mind, everything that I'm going through is nothing that I ever been through. It's my first time on the island. So automatically these things is happening out of human nature because I'm adapting to my woods right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, what I'm speaking is me adapting to my woods. You know what I'm saying? In order to survive in the woods, you gotta adapt to it. You gotta understand it, and you gotta know how to get through it. Salute everybody in the chat. I know I missed a lot of people because I got into it, but yo, salute everybody that came through that I missed in the chat, man. Salute to everybody. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? After that, they took him out, whatever. They were searching the gallery. Everybody had to come out with their mattress folded in their arms. So they searching the cells. I got lucky. I got lucky that I had the CEO that had me in the receiving room the night before. He searched my cell. He said, "Look at this guy here." He said, "Yo, that better not been you." I don't even know what happened. I was asleep. He goes in the cell. He's looking around. He said, "Hey, you went to commissary?" I said, "Who, me?" I was like, "Nah, I just got to the crib. I haven't been to commissary yet because I haven't been in the house long enough." He said, "Oh, somebody gave you Kool-Aid?" I'm like, "Huh?" Somebody, nah, ain't nobody give me no Kool-Aid. He said, "Yeah? How you get these red marks on the towel?" I said, "Oh, that's the problem, man. I don't got my glasses. I'm type colorblind. What, there's red marks on that towel?" He starts dying laughing. He said, this guy here. Yeah. He takes the towel, throws it in the cell. He says, "Go out, go step inside." So I go inside. I fix the cell up because usually when they go in the cell, they trash it. He didn't really trash my cell. He just lifted up the sheets and the stuff that was on the bed spring of the bed. My bucket was empty. I ain't had nothing. So he saw the towel. He picked it up. You know what I'm saying? Now the next thing that happens is so now when I go to the front, I got his time. When they lock us out the next day, because they locked us in for the rest of the day because of that. But the next day, that was my time. I had that time on the mic now. You know what I'm saying? Salute, sincere. That's a fact, sincere. They be violating your stuff. Peter Lopez, salute. Derek Rabati was good. You know what I mean? So from then on, I said to myself, I said, yo, this is like the time. This was like the time, man, when I used to go to the park. And I used to go in the park. And like in New York City, you got some big parks. But I used to go to Highland Park because Highland Park was connected. You could go from Highland Park to Forest Hills if you know how to go through it. So go through the. So when I used to be in the woods, sometimes I used to stay in the woods, and I used to say to myself like, how would I survive if I had to stay out here at night? And I remember one time that I went to a party, and I was mad young, but I knew that I passed the time for me to get to the crib. Because if I would have got to the crib, me and Pop Dukes, we was gonna get it on. But that's how it was. When I used to come home from late, past 10, me and Pop Dukes, we had to shoot the fifth. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. He'd be hiding behind the door, try to catch a nigga when he come in. So instead of going home, like everybody else did, I went to the park. Went right in the woods. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I went right in the woods and I found me a spot. And I stood in that spot right there and fell asleep. But I was looking all over for a spot that I thought would be safe where nobody would see me and nobody could, you know what I'm saying? Nobody could do nothing to me while I'm asleep or that they could creep up on me. So I went really, really deep in the joint, bro. I'm talking about deep. And when I went in there, I fell asleep. But that coincides when I was younger, and my parents used to take me to that same park. And I used to have my pops like he had a Rambo knife type joint where you unscrew the top as a compass or whatever inside is a fishing hook, the thing to sharpen the knife, some bait or something like that. You stuck it in the ground. The compass tell you northwest, east. So I remember when I was a kid, I had to learn all that stuff when I used to go with them. And they used to take me upstate to like some spot called Anthony Wayne in the Catskills up there. And I used to be up there, finding stuff in the woods. You know what I'm saying? I even was messing with the snakes and all types of stuff in the woods. You know what I mean? I used to be out the way. They used to be looking for me like, where the hell did he go? Facts, Tony Lagoon. That Rambo knife was official. I had that joint. Clink. Okay, north. I was hunting all types of stuff when I was going in the woods. I used to leave them. They used to end up looking for me. They find me though, but they used to end up looking for me because I don't bounce. Like I said, one day with a black snake, and I'm throwing rocks at the black snake. And they like, yo, this dude is crazy. What's he doing? Come in. But my the whole moral of it is when it comes to survival, survival is a natural instinct. Cause here I am. When I came through the four building all the way until I went to the Bing. Everything I did was for the first time, but it came spontaneously. Spontaneously it came. Because once I got into that mode, once I got into that mode, I tell you, bro, it was on and popping. Once I caught that fever, because I left from March 6th, knowing that one of these houses after here, it's going to be on and popping, yo. Because I got to get on that mic. I'm not trying to hear nothing. So survival came spontaneously. You see what I'm saying? It came spontaneously because it was something that I had to do. If not, I would have just been a Vic. I saw a lot of Vics. When dudes was telling the story about dudes getting tissue put in their toes and dudes lighting it on fire, and dudes putting magic shave and dudes' eyebrows and all that and the side of their head. That wasn't a lie. That was no lie. I used to see dudes, half of their head is off. The dude caught him while he was sleeping, put mad magic shave on the side of his head. When he went to wash it off, the hair was coming off. He come running around with a half a mohawk. And you got to wait on a list to get in the barber shop. So he was rocking that for a while. You know, they was calling him Bug Out on his way to the mess hall. So when dudes are talking those stories about that, that was true. But it happened to those who let themselves be victimized. Because if you let yourself be victimized, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be a lame. You're going to be a bird. If you was a stand-up dude in the street, you're going to be a stand-up dude in prison too. You can't differentiate. The same woods is out there, the same woods is in here. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times the mind adapts to the situation and it trains itself to survive in that situation. Your body helps the mind succeed in those situations. You feel where I'm coming from? Yeah, sincere Joe. That magic shave ain't no joke, bro. I see dudes get lit on fire and all that, sleeping in the bed like everything is all good. Like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, Joe. Dudes get lit on fire. Oh, yo, I meant to say too. For the brothers that be DMing me about the jobs, I just got some jobs from Long Island. Hazardous J, what's up, bro? I just got some jobs for Long Island. I just got some jobs for Queens. I got some jobs for Manhattan and the Bronx. But you got to be consistent on the on my DM, because what happens is I get so many, as I'm answering it, it goes down. So if I don't remember the icon, it gets lost, and I'm over here like, damn, man, you know how many of these I gotta open and check? So you gotta hit me up.
Say something about your merch. You got black and white.
Oh yeah, another thing. Facts. I be getting hits on my DM about the merch. You know what I'm saying? I got these same shirts. You know what I'm saying? I got these same joints. I got them in black and red, and I got them in yellow and red. You know what I'm saying?
And white.
And white. I'm about to have some jackets coming out too. Some varsity jackets. You know what I'm saying? The fall, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna get a little bit warm soon later on, but you know, it's still kind of cold. So we in that weather where we don't want to wear something heavy. We want something type light though. Oh yeah, I seen that, John Woo. You know, I know a few heads like that, John Woo. But yes, you know what I'm saying? So we got those coming in. Um, Facts. I see JE Money Bags already on first one on deck. Yeah, good looking KTC fool. So we got the merch on deck, you know what I'm saying? We got the shirts. We're gonna have the varsity. We got the Scullies too. You know what I'm saying? We got the Scullies. Um, I got another one. I'm gonna put that one on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got a few different joints coming through, you know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to get that merch, man, just hit me at the DM. Wildcat 555. Let me know your size. Um, Once I get the bread in the cash app, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know that's coming to you right away. ASAP Rocky. Hazardous has J. Ah, you already know. Captain Bailey. No, I never could take him serious, man. And I think it was cause of Jerry curls. Captain Bailey looked to me like Rick James. Like every time he was talking to me, like he might be dead ass serious, yo. But in my mind, I was hearing that Rick James song, "Give It To Me," what to say? Give it to me, what to say? Give it to me. I keep hitting, and the dude be mad serious, tight as hell, talking to me, and I'm looking at him like I'm stoned out, like, yo, this nigga look just like Rick James, yo. Rest in peace, Rick James. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't take him serious. Yeah, them HDM days was serious, man. Peter Lo, I want black and red. I got you, Peter Lopez. Just hit my DM. I got you. Yeah, know what I'm saying? We got a couple things coming out. We got a single coming out on my 5-song EP that's about to come out. That's in the makings. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it's in the makings. We got some seriousness going over here. Oh yeah, Rick Demons, Rick James. Hell yeah, he's a legend. Shit. You can't not like Rick James music. Like I wanted to try something the other day. So I still got a little bit of time left. I wanted to try something, man. But first, I just wanted to conclude on the title by saying that, you know, we always in the woods in some way, form, or fashion. Because the woods is like a book of puzzles. When you finish one, you got another one to do. So the only way to survive in life is to have the ambition and the audacity to want to solve those puzzles. This way you can progress and move from one puzzle to another, and you become a stronger person. Your personality becomes stronger, your sense and keenness becomes stronger, and at the same time, you become more of a stand-up person. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, Eric Cosby, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I tell people, you know what I'm saying? We always in the woods in some way, form, or fashion, whether we look at it that way or not. To me, it's helped me because it's helped me survive. You know what I'm saying? It's helped me survive. Salute, Ladybug. I see you, babe. Throwing up the Wildcat merch. Salute, Ladybug. You know what I mean? So that's what I meant by, you know what I'm saying, about the woods. Let's be survivors. And how do we be survivors? By being more smart, not being had by anybody, continuing to focus. Remember what focus means. Follow one cause until successful. You know what I'm saying? That's the meaning of focus. Another thing, another thing everybody should know, you don't have no hoodies, Yeah, yeah, I got hoodies coming out too.
They asked for a long sleeve too, and I said we could work something out. We don't have them on deck, but
Oh, long sleeve what? T-shirts?
yeah,
All right. Okay, what is the longest stretch you ever did? The longest stretch I ever did, I'm gonna say in the state. I'm saying in the state, I did 12 years in the state. Then I went and did 6 in feds. So I had a little taste of both joints. You know what I'm saying? But the longest I did was in the state. And I liked it the state so much better. Not saying that I, prison is good. Prison is terrible. I'm just saying that if let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? Hold up. Yo, Billy to the murder. Yo, how you did that thing with the oh, I think it's this, right? There it is. Yo, for those that trying to chop it up and come on the line, they go to the link right there. Since the murder homie Billy to the murder, since he came through, he just reminded me of that. Just reminded me of that joint right there. Mac 11. I might have John Woo. I might have. You know, it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was over there, I kind of stayed to myself. I got into my own thing, but I was on my own time. But I always run with my cars. Damu was in New York. You know what I'm saying? But um, I kind of stay on my own time. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to doing my own time. Yeah, yeah, Sincere Jones, that's a fact. I like to state more, but I like to state more because of you can't just stunt. You can't just stunt and it costs you. When the dude stunt and you go up on his face, it don't cost you much. Maybe a little bit of keep lock time, box time, that's it. Feds, man, they trying to take all your good time, man. They trying to make you max out on your time. It's too expensive, bro. I got a Apple Lamar in the woods, son. You know what I'm saying? So um that's why I say the state was more like I said in the feds. You gotta hold it down basically. Like you want to go upside some dude's head, send him out of there leaking. You know what I'm saying and all that. But then you like, man, they ain't even that used to that type of time. I'm gonna send a dude up out of here. He gonna be on a stretcher or something. They're gonna be like, hold on, he damn near killed him. Frankie live from 718. Frankie from BK. Frankie. I might. If he was there around my time, I probably do. I met a lot of dudes, and one thing about doing all that time is I never just did movies with my homies. I did movies with other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like in Attica, it was me and Tank. He's a rat hunter. And what was that? In Green Haven. In Green Haven, when they made that mistake, put me in Green Haven. I went outside in the yard. It was me and Audi and another brother. Um, Me and a couple of heads did a few movies together. You know what I'm saying? Like I never solidified myself. That's why when I went over there to the feds, I never was like, yo, I'm this and that and the third. I'm not saying nothing. Because at the end of the day, there's rats and snitches in every compound, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just be hiding. Some of them do it in a way where dudes won't have the ability, or not the ability, or dude won't want to call them a rat, but they know they rat. They dry snitching counts too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Dry snitching counts too. Oh, yo, that's what I meant to do. Yo, so Wise Brent 5'9", I was in Spofford 9-1 and 9-2. Because at the end of 9-2, they sent me from Spofford to Rikers Island. I was there 9-1 and the end of 9-2. Facts. Yeah, I know Buck Wild and Nervous. Official. White Bloods? Yeah, I know a couple of White Bloods that get busy. Matter of fact, I just met another one. Now I couldn't go to Clinton. I had a separation over there in Clinton. I think that was that Zodiac dude or the Teardrop dude. One of them dudes was my separation. They wouldn't let me go to that jail. Jerry Cruz. D4. Oh yeah, D4. There was Sebastian was over there. Who else was over there? You had Jerry, Sebastian. You had a couple of dudes. They was on the D side, green shirts. Okay, I got you. Slick Rick was out on bail in 9-1. I got you. Slick Rick. Which one? The rapper? Mo Blind. Yeah. Mo Blind. That was my son. Mo Blind was with me in Mall 3. No, I mean Mall 3. In B3. Mo Blind. Yeah, I remember Mo Blind. We was in Spofford together. That's a fact. Oh, the rapper Slick Rick? Yeah, I never saw him personally, but I know the word was he came through. He did come through with his shine and all. Like he held it down. He wasn't no sucker. Ray Leon Rivera, what up, boy? Yo, make sure y'all punching that like button on the way in. I want to see dents, y'all. The purple side. Yeah, B3 was the purple side. That's a fact. That's the side I was on. The purple side. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Wise. When I saw him take down Spofford, oh, okay, Mac 11, facts. Salute to Mac 11. Okay. Cat, is it helpful to write the judge while being incarcerated? Usually when you're going to allocute, it's good to write the letter of judge, to write a letter to the judge, not tell him. Write a letter to the judge, probably explaining your circumstances and your remorse. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing it that way, yeah. Any other way, Yeah, Toby and Diablo, that's a fact. He was in there with me, Wildbrum. They had him in Ottenburg. Okay. Mac Moulton was in there with us too. You heard? Mac Moulton was in there. Salute Pink Sugar. I see Pink Sugar in the building. You remember Mac Moulton? Yeah, you remember Mac Moulton. Yeah, I'm gonna make him in red, but to make him in red, then the icon will have to be white, right? Or black. Woohoo. You know what? You just gave me a good idea right there. You see that? Omicron, what up, baby boy? Ooh. Oh, yeah, Ray Leon Rivera, yours is on the way. That's a fact. Yeah, his is on the way already. J.E. Moneybags, his is on the way. Lucifer Brim, his is on the way. I got a couple of heads that they shirts is on the way. Oh, Francis, that's a hey, yo, Wiles Brim, you funny. That's a fact. I remember that big brolic dude, Francis. Gold. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if y'all got any ideas, hit me in my DM, man. I'm open to ideas, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna keep revitalizing the merch. Meaning, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep upping it in different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Like the icons and all that. Sometimes Spartan is gonna be here. I got joints where people's flag is on it too. Some people ask me for some with the Puerto Rican flag on it. Some ask me for some Dominican. I got all types of different joints. Yeah, Warren. Yeah, I remember him too. Okay, Omicron. Facts. Albany in the building. That's a fact. Representing Albany. That's right. My upstaters. Yeah, I'm gonna get some baseball hats too. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit warmer. I know where I'm at. It's still cold as. Know what I'm saying? This is break up here, yeah. But we Spartans, man. We out in the cold and all that, yeah. Know what I'm saying? Yo, it's been like 2 days, man. It's been like 2 days, right? I ain't kicking with the family in 2 days. And they coming in now. I'm seeing the numbers go up in a way. What up, man? Where y'all was at? We find out some of y'all's coming home right now. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Some of y'all? Yeah, Ray Leon Rivera says, hell yeah, it's cold up here, bro. The whole Albany hood was up there. Facts. M Hunch, yo, you got some advice on when you came home from jail, like how to get through the day? Um, Well, the first thing you do is take a long walk. And to me, the best place to take a long walk, is through Times Square. Take from Times Square from 40 Deuce all the way to like 23rd. That's what I did. I took that walk. Took a long walk. Up and down. So now I was starting to see the people, starting to see their vibes. You know what I'm saying? Starting to see their people, their vibes, the stores, what was in, what was out, looking through the windows, looking at clothes. You know what I'm saying? They had those little seats with the benches. I sat there. I bought myself something to drink, something to eat from the halal truck. You know what I'm saying? I did all that right there. You know what I mean? I got to analyze my surroundings. And then I started to look at it like, you know what I'm saying? And you already know. The dog is out the cage, so you know it's been a while. Got to get it off, so I'm running around like a beast out the cage. But I had fun with it. I had mad fun. Another thing I did, no lie, was I went on the ferry. I went on the Staten Island ferry. Facts. Went on the ferry, yo. I went on the ferry and I was outside and I was looking at everything around. Statue of Liberty, looking at the water. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I mean? I was out there. So the first thing you want to do when you get home is you want to give yourself peace of mind. The way you give yourself peace of mind is you are slowly adapting to your surroundings. So when you take a long walk down and you take a long walk back up, you don't see all types of different types of people. You don't saw the clothes. Sometimes you might want to go in the store and just look around. You know what I'm saying? I did all that when I came home. Facts. People was like, yo, where you was at? I thought you was coming home at this time. I'm like, oh yeah, but I took me a walk. Salute, Lady Bug. Lady Bug in the building. Know what I'm saying? That's a fact. She started a $2 drive already. Yeah, Bloody Miss. That ferry ride? Hell yeah, yo. I went on that boat and I was chilling on the side. Stinking Lincoln, my bro. Rest in peace. Delinquent lived at Harlem. Ooh. Facts. Brat. Loyalty is everything. Yeah, Morris Smith. All that was going on. Trust me. I felt like, yo, y'all remember Terminator? Terminator came from somewhere. He was ass naked in some circle. And then he just looked around. I think there was some bum lady or something that was right by him. And she looked and was like, that's how I felt when I was walking through. That glow. Facts, M. Hunch. Once you relax your mind, you good money. Because you got to remember, out here, the stress level is higher than what people think. Because you got so much responsibility and it puts you to the point where you got to make decisions that either are against you or for you. And I ain't gonna lie, the ones that are against you are tempting, but the ones that are for you, they work, but in lesser time. Or should I say more time? So you got to be patient. Patience is something you got to get. That's why that walk helps. That walk helps you because you're gonna be people all over the place. They coming through. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking at them like some people are saying hi to you. Some people ice grilling you. Some people don't even acknowledge you there. Know what I mean? Factamundo. Dominate. Hey, yo, who the hell said that? Who said Dominator? Who said that? Oh, the Dominator. I'm over here like. Hey, yeah, I'm over here like, what the hell? Hold up. Crazy. My cousin did 28 straight, and the first thing he did went to Manhattan went to see the Statue of Liberty. That's a fact. These are all the things that, listen, when you're locked up, you're looking at all these magazines, right? I used to have this magazine thing where they send you like 4 magazines. The 4 magazines I used to get was the Ring magazine, the GQ magazine, the Rob's Report, and the New York Times. And I used to get the color joint. And then on top of that, I used to get the Daily News. So when I used to see what kept me in tune to the world was these magazines. And I also used to tell my people, like, yo, send me pictures of the street. So I had mad pictures of the street. Like, just take a random picture, click, click. Know what I'm saying? And magazines and all that's what kept me on top. You know what I'm saying? And it also kept me in tune. So when I came home, you know what I'm saying, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to go to the Statue of Liberty. I used to see all about, I read about it. I read about when it was built, the reason it's there, the water, everything. I was reading about all of that. Salute, see? You know what I'm saying? So I was reading all that stuff there. And when I came home, I said, yo, I want to go to the Statue of Liberty. I want to go to Ellis Island. I want to go to any other Fire Island. That's another island I was willing to go to. But Fire Island ain't no Fire Island is not like Statue of Liberty's Ellis Island for tourists. Fire Island, people actually live there. Facts. So that's not like a joint where you're just gonna walk around. You might get stopped by the police, like Sylvester Stallone in Rambo 1. Dude just walking into town, sheriff is on his heels already. And yo, what I meant to say earlier, I keep forgetting. Yo, what's your favorite movie? Or should I or do I give y'all the choice? The choice is Rambo, Commando, or Rocky. Out of the three, now that's on the gangster flicks. Be safe. I'm gonna do the gangster flick. Yeah, those are all the gangster flicks, man. It's all the gangster flicks. I'm talking about as far as them three. If you had to pick from them three, trust me on the gangster flicks. Oh, it's gonna be lit. Trust me. Oh, wait a minute. Rocky, Rambo, Rocky, Commando, Rambo, Rocky. Hey, yo, hold on. I'm getting a lot. Okay, Rocky. Hey, yo, he said the Notebook. Oh shit, Rambo. Okay, Rambo. Okay, Rambo. I think Rambo's winning it. Rambo's winning it by a landslide. I ain't gonna lie. And you know what's crazy about? You know what's crazy though? What makes me laugh is that Rambo was the influence for me when I was in the woods, man. After seeing Rambo, I always wanted to go to play in the woods, man. You heard? I always wanted to go play in the woods because of Rambo. Commando had me on I'm trying to get diesel stuff. Okay, so yeah, shout out Miss Playful in the building. That's a fact. Rambo's gonna get it. So Rambo wins that one. On the gangster flicks, right? On the gangster flicks, who would you say gets it? Scarface, Tony Montana, The Untouchables, with the Al Capone story, or The Godfather, or The Godfather, yeah. Goodfellas. The Godfather. All right. The Godfather for real? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think I do must have ADD, man. Cause I don't know. Cause The Godfather, as much as I liked it was kind of boring until they got to the violent parts. But you had to really sit there and watch that joint. Like, Godfather for real, Miss Playful? I don't know. Yo, I guess maybe I gotta sit down and really watch. Since I was a kid, I was never able to watch The Godfather because it didn't have enough action. Right. Live from the 718. It didn't have enough action in it for me. It had action, but it didn't have enough. All right, how about this one? Harlem Nights, American Gangster, or Blue Hill? Harlem Nights, American Gangster, or Blue Hill? I got one Harlem Night. I got one Blue Hill.
Oh, they're coming.
They coming?
Mm-hmm.
See, I get it late over here.
You all the way at the bottom?
I'm still at Miss Playful. American Gangster. Okay, here they come. Whoa, they came in. Harlem Nights, American Gangster, Blue Hill Ave. Uh-oh. Harlem Nights.
American Gangster, between Harlem Nights and American Gangster.
Between Harlem Nights and American Gangster. Peter Lopez said Rambo. Hey, yo, Peter Lopez. You gotta get out the woods, man. We on the block right now. Blue Hill. Yo, Blue Hill was good though. It was Blue Hill. Who said that was who said Blue Hill was done in their hood? Who said Blue Hill was done in their hood? Harlem Nights, even though I grew up in chilling on Blue Hill Ave. That's the name of that joint. It's called Blue Hill Ave. For those of y'all that didn't see that, get that. American Gangster kind of won that one. I think American Gangster won that one. All right. Favorite Denzel Washington movie. Favorite Denzel Washington movie out of these three. So don't start saying that. Out of these three, favorite Denzel movie out of these three: Man on Fire, The Equalizer, John Q. Ooh, Man on Fire. I'll even add Training Day as a bonus.
Oh, you can't do that.
From Milton Martin. Okay, so for those of y'all, I grew up at the end of Blue Hill Ave. It goes from Mattapan, aka Murder Pan, to Roxbury. So Blue Hill Ave is a long strip from Milton, Murder Pan, Dorchester to Roxbury. Good looking there, loyalty is everything. Hold on. They came in. Woo, they came in hard. Hold up. Training Day, Man on Fire, John Q, Man on Fire, The Equalizer, Man on Fire, John Q, Training Day, Equalizer, Man on Fire, John Q, Man on Fire. Man on Fire got that one. Definitely Man on Fire got that one. All right. Who would y'all say it's the funniest? Who would y'all say is the funniest? Yeah, like the funniest. So I'm gonna say out of these three, Medea's, Boo, Dumb and Dumber, or Caddyshack? Hey. Okay, we got one Dumb and Dumber. Hold on, let me see. Watch when they see what I got next. Caddyshack. Caddyshack again. Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber. All right, we got a tie between. Hold up. Madea. What Madea? Hold up. Caddyshack. Okay. Oh, wait. Dumb and Dumber. Okay, hold up. So Dumb. Yo, Hazardous, you got to get on. All three of them is some hilarious joints. I guarantee you. Smoke a fat one, and you good money. I'm about to get to those, John Woo. Trust me. Madea got shot. They said, Cap, Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society? I'm taking Menace to Society. All day. Man on Fire, famous quote, I wish you had more time. Yo, that's one of my favorite parts. He put the bomb and some thing, you heard? And blew sun up. I was just watching Colors yesterday. Menace. Pay Sugar said Menace was disturbing. Would you say because the Kane died? I don't think they should have let Kane die either. All right. All right. What is your scariest movie? Michael Myers, Jason, or Freddy Krueger? Who was more scary? Michael Myers, Jason, or Freddy Krueger? They coming?
Nightmare on Elm Street, Mike Myers, Freddy, Jason, Freddy, Nightmare, Freddy, Wizard of Oz.
Hey, yo, who said they were scared of Toto? Michael, Freddy, Halloween, Michael Myers, Freddy. Hold up. Michael. Michael Myers is taking over. Michael, Freddy. Hold on. They coming in. Let me see. Freddy, another Freddy. Terminator. Hey, yo, Ninja Lee. That'll be some ill. They put the Terminator against Jason. Freddy was a killer. Freddy. Freddy's is catching up to Michael Myers now. Yo, that's crazy. So nobody was scared of Jason? No, I tell you everything. So Jason was crazy. And Freddy Krueger had a figure not sleeping back when I was a kid. Freddy psychologically, Michael because he's human psycho, and Jason because he's supernatural. Ah. Hey, yo, John Woo. Hey, yo, John Woo, what African doll was that? The Candyman? Oh no, what African doll was that? Serpent in the Rainbow?
I wrote Chucky.
Yeah, Michael Myers.
Candyman.
Huh?
Candyman. Cloud said Candyman.
Oh, the Candyman? Hellraiser? Henry 4-6. He said Michael Myers is like a dude from around the block with a mask. Like he came out the gun from the mechanic shop, right? Howdy Party said Freddy versus Myers versus Wildcat. Tales from the Hood. Yeah, Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood was alright too. I remember Hellraiser.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, The Hills Have Eyes, yes. Those were some freaky ass honky tonks right there. Leprechaun. Oh, Leprechaun used to have me rolling. Yo, the Leprechaun had the bomb. Remember when he had the bomb? Top Boogie TV 25. Salute too, bro. Pet Cemetery. Ooh. Okay, we got some movie here. Puppet Master. Damn. Man's Best Friend. Yo, who said that? Radio Rivera took it back to that joint. All right, here's another one. Which one was scarier? The Blair Witch Project, Paranormal Activity, or The Haunting in Connecticut? Oh, Jeepers Creepers. That was my dude too. Tales from the Crypt. That was my favorite. Okay, Paranormal Activity. We got one for Paranormal Activity. Blair Witch. How many of them said? Who they say most?
They say Jeepers Creepers, The Italian Job, Blair Witch, Paranormal Activity,
The Haunted in Connecticut.
Tales from the Hood.
yeah, they said Tales from the Hood. Demolition Man. Tales from the Dark Side. Oh, The Exorcist. Yo. Yo, more or less, man. It's time for me to get up out of here, but the Spartans Anthem is coming in as we go out. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to thank everybody for coming through. Y'all know how we do. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all. It's a fact. Thank you, everybody, for coming through, keeping it funky. Yo, on our way out, shout out where you from. Let me know where you from up here. Silent Hill. Let me know where you from. I'ma set it off. East New York in the building. Pink houses, what's up? Bronx, Bushwick, Providence, Rhode Island, 149, Ohio up in here. Massachusetts up in the building. 617 B-Town. Hempstead, Strong Island in the building. The 979. LES. Crown Heights, Bushwick, Coney Island, East Orange, New Jersey, Soundview, Crown Heights, Left Rack City, Brat, London, UK, in the building. Shout out London. Ohio up here. Amsterdam. Shout out Amsterdam. Venezuela up in here. Caracas. Toronto, Canada in the building. Salute. Toronto, Canada. Dickin and Sutter. Brat. Sally Matthews. Troy, New York in the building. Blue Hill. Train Station, Ohio. Chinatown. 138th Street, Willis and Trinity. The Ghost. Brat. Connecticut. Children in Bedford, let's get it. Good night, Morris Smith.
I just like the sound.
In front of Starbucks, huh? Make sure y'all push that like button on the way in. You know how we do. 2 and the 5 train, shout it out. Shout out Van Wyck, Merrick, Sufton. Liberty. Y'all already know how we go out. Stay tuned for that EP. Remember these beats. Gate to Nostrin, Van Stein the building. The 6th line uptown, that's a fact. They said Ricochet. Bushwick in the building. Outlaws, Mafia rolling 20s in this bitch. Shout out Kevin Taylor. The breed off in the building. Diggity Big Lou BL. Salute to my Billies. Rap. The triangle. Where our boats at? Yo, Venezuela Reyes, where our boats at? You're in the Bermuda Triangle, right? Hey, let's get it. Barrio. No doubt, loyalty.